Germany is the most thoroughly represented nation in War Thunder when it comes to armored cars. They have by far the largest amount as well as variety. Nevertheless, there are still some additional vehicles that could be added. However, due to the popularity of the German tree, there are far fewer vehicles that do remain. German doctrine in World War II was similar to both America and Britain's, using their armored cars for reconnaissance duties in nearly all types of units and in all theaters of the war. From the invasion of Poland to the defense of Berlin, armored cars saw continual use throughout the entire war. As with most things German from the war, the Germans experimented far more with their armored cars, equipping them with machine guns, autocannons, anti-tank guns, and light artillery. This is most easily seen with the SDKFZ 234 line, or Pumas, in-game. All four varieties of Pumas exist in the game. The SDKFZ 221, itself in-game with the heavy anti-tank rifle, had a second variety, the SDKFZ 222, which was armed with a 20mm autocannon. The turret for this vehicle exists in-game as well, used on the SDKFZ 140/1, as well as one of the Pumas. This should be much higher than the Panzer IIs with similar armament, owing to the 222's superior speed and maneuverability. Nevertheless, it wouldn't pose much threat to anything beyond 2.7 BR. Two other choices are the SDKFZ 231 and 232. These were heavy armored cars that came in both the 6-wheel and 8-wheel variety. The 8-wheel configuration was favored by the German army, finding they were much more maneuverable on average. Both of these were armed with a similar 20mm autocannon, and should be placed in rank 2 around the 2.7 BR if not higher. Outwardly, they are much bulkier than the 222 or Puma, but otherwise lightly armed. Finally, the 232 was alternatively armed with a short 75mm gun, known as the SDKFZ 233. Similar to the Puma with the same gun, this vehicle could only fire in a forward arc. As these vehicles tend to perform rather poorly despite their maneuverability, it would likely sit in rank 1 around maybe the 2.0 BR. This covers just about all remaining German armored cars. Vehicles armed with autocannons tend to be more obnoxious to fight, so I'm already reluctant to put too many on this list. Germany favored these for their light reconnaissance, however, so it's somewhat unavoidable. Additionally, Germany has seen by far the most love for it when it comes to their armored cars by Gaijin, so there is very little left to add. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when I'll be talking about some of the Sherman tanks both in-game and that are missing.